We drift in and out of banks of mist, clinging to the upside-down dinghy for our lives. I'm freezing. Everyone is soaking wet and shivering with cold. We don't know where we are, do we, Evo? We are on our way. That's where we are. Things could be worse for us. Worse? How could things be worse? Do you love graphic novels that are filled with suspense and stories that pull at your heartstrings but still address current issues that are happening in our world? If so, you would love Illegal as much as I did. Illegal is a graphic novel that was written by Owen Colfer and Andrew Donkin, illustrated by Giovanni Regano. It was published in 2018 and has won many awards, one of which being the 2019 EGL Award winner for Young Adult Fiction. This story was inspired by a newspaper article no bigger than a postage stamp that the two authors saw that featured the story of a boat that had sunk in the Mediterranean Sea holding more than 215 people. The authors said in an interview that they waited around to find out the names of the people that had sunk on this ship, but no one knew. There were over 215 lives lost of people who were searching a better life. As we know, being a refugee is never a choice, and this story is no different. It tells the story of a boy named Ibo who lives in Ghana. He decides to leave Ghana to escape the war and terrible circumstances in search of a better life in Europe, and his older brother and sister who have already made the journey. I was inspired to read this story after reading Home of the Brave by Katherine Applegate, which tells the story of a young Sudanese refugee who is now living in Michigan. These stories make an awesome pair because Home of the Brave tells about one refugee's experience once he has already arrived in a new home country, while Illegal goes between then and now to highlight the struggles that a refugee often faces on their journey for a better life. Every refugee experience is different, and one of the similarities that they have is that they often face many difficult struggles. Ibo's story is no different. Although he perseveres through every situation that he encounters, he often faces situations where he has no water and no food, which are things that we often take for granted on a daily basis. If you love books that feature perseverance, action, adventure, and suspense, and you are interested in learning more about refugees, this is the book for you. Go buy it now. It's awesome.